I'll be about here.
All right.
Rick and Alex Lagina, along with Billy Gerhardt, arrive on Lot 11, near the northern edge of the triangle-shaped swamp.
I'd work from the outside in so we don't tear it up.
All right.
Having been given the location of a reported buried well by Tom Nolan, they are eager to excavate the feature and look for clues that might help solve the 228-year-old mystery.
Another little mini treasure hunt for you, Gary.
Oh, wow.
As you well know, Fred did not have a metal detector.
No.
He wasn't, a proponent of that. So we may find something here.
Okay.
First, let's figure out the extent of the well and then go from there.
Yep.
As Billy Gerhardt removes muck and earth in an effort to uncover the well, Gary will scan the spoils for signs of artifacts and potential valuables.
Going in. Oh, I just about sweep over with my metal detector.
Oh, yeah.
The rose head. It's a beauty as well, look. These are old.
Yeah.
Look at that, look at the head on it.
Yeah, it's rosehead for sure.
Imagine, the last person to touch that before us.
Might have been the person who dug that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A rosehead spike, meaning that it was hand-forged sometime prior to the discovery of the money pit in 1795? But if so, how might it be related to the buried well that Fred Nolan discovered here more than 4 decades ago?
Brilliant. Oh my God, that's a thing of beauty.
And in the top couple feet, too.
Yeah,
Question is, what would you be doing here to necessitate using that?
yeah. It is a really old iron fastener.
It's not only is it a fastener, it's a big fastener, right?
Yeah, no, but it's just, you'd think tunneling or shafts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm gonna bag it and I'll recheck the spoils here, see if we've got any more.
Perfect. I don't know what to make of the rosehead spike that's in close proximity to the hidden well. We have found those in the money pit. We have found those in Smith's coat. We know for certain have been highly manipulated by the hand of man. So that's interesting and intriguing in and of itself. Nothing yet. So are there other structures in proximity? There may be. To what end? We don't know quite yet.
Think there's a piece of iron here? Looks like it could be modern though. Oh, maybe I am wrong about that. It's singing. Oh, look what we got. Look at this. The hook. An old hook as well, by the look of it. Maybe it was a hook connected when they were bringing the water out the well.
Yeah.
That could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks really old. That's an hand-forged hook.
Yeah, you can kind of see the striations on the tip,
Yeah.
the point.
We have found another hook on the island. Do you remember that bunk hook that Carmen ID'd us from 1600s? Same date range would be nice, or even older.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, the hell is that?
Earlier this year, while investigating Lot 8, less than a quarter mile to the west, Gary and Marty Lagina unearthed a 17th century bunk hook, a tool specifically designed for lifting heavy cargo.
Another good candidate for the lab.
Yep.
Is it possible that Gary has found a similar artifact near the reported buried well?
And of course, we'll show it to Carmen Legg and hopefully he'll know what this was used for. All right, I'm gonna bag it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I say keep digging, Bill.
Yep.
But I just don't understand that Tom said you'll see the stones. Problem is there's no rock.
Yeah.
There's no rock.
There doesn't seem to be a well.
No.
To me, this looks like backfilled stuff.
It's not a stone to be found.
No.
Nothing on this side at all.
Okay. We're done. So I think what we'll do is bring Tom in and see what he says.
If there's a well, I think, unfortunately, it could be deeper, but we're below Tom's 2 feet now.
All the more reason to stand down and see if Tom has some answers. We have to get more information from Tom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back at it when Tom gets here.
Yep. Okay. You've got to be patient in this place.
Yep. Come on, mate. Thanks for coming out.
No problem.
Gary Drayton and Billy Gerhardt meet with blacksmithing expert Carmen Legg at the Research Center to get his analysis of the iron hook that was recovered from the area 2 days ago.
We were excavating this area where there's an old well at the side of the swamp. This is one of the artifacts we found. It's a hook, but it's like unusual, the way it's long and closed in, and hopefully you can shed some light on that, mate.
Kind of remind me of a block and tackle, you know, it's a long...
Yes, right. You can see how it's a fairly long shank here. You're right, Billy, this is from a block and tackle. The reason why they had a long shank was because it would hang naturally down from a block and tackle.
Yeah.
Originally invented by the Greek scientist Archimedes in 250 BC, a block and tackle is a pulley device used to manually raise and lower large, heavy objects.
This was made in such a way that it would come off easy and go on easy, so it was a fast operation happening here, lowering and raising something.
Well, it is a well. Would it have been a hook for lowering a bucket into the well, up and down?
No, this was for something heavier. This is much heavier, yeah. You wouldn't use something like this. And I can sort of see how thin it is down at the bottom here. So that indicates that it
was
had a
something
lot
heavy,
of use,
yeah.
a lot of use. Might have dragged something over the ground and then raised it and lowered it.
Any idea on an age of this artifact?
Again, it is very old, Gary. Hooks in the later time period are more round or not elongated like that. So if a hook like that used on a block and tackle, we're talking about 1650 to about 1690, no later than 1690.
Wow, that's brilliant.
A hook used for lifting heavy cargo and dating to more than a century prior to the discovery of the money pit in 1795?
Wow, that is massive. That's a big boulder.
3 years ago, while investigating a curious formation of boulders at the so-called Eye of the Swamp, which is located less than 100 yards from the site of the reported buried well, the team uncovered backfilled organic materials that Dr. Ian Spooner dated to 1680.
Yeah, that's some history in that well.
Yeah.
Is it possible that the well was built by the same people who were digging at the Eye of the Swamp? And if so, could this hook offer evidence that the well may have been used to hide cargo of great importance or value?
There was some activity involved with that well. At one time, it was used in that well area.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, talking about hooked, that's got me hooked up, mate. All right, mate. Thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it.
Very good. See you later.
All right, mate.
Thanks, Carmen.
See you.